Okay, family, as always, give thanks and praise to your creator, whoever you might conceive your creator to be. There's two things I'm going to jump on here as we speak. One is that this black cop on the 4th of February committed suicide because of the racist messages and the racist slurs that were getting from those Caucasian people. I mean, he was so distraught and so out of it, as I would say, as a chief of a detective. Um, and he actually committed suicide, and I kind of forgot his name, but you guys can either Google it or YouTube the brother that actually committed suicide because he faced a lot of racist remarks in his precinct and he could not handle it anymore. And it seems he had no person they can really confide in to speak on it. So he actually ended up taking his life at 42 years old, which is really kind of sad. And my deepest condolences go to his family and the children and his wife, etc. But it is really sad when you reach a state that you really can't go and talk to no person and to confide in them to ease the pain that you're going through. But see, the thing I'm thinking about is actually this here. When you are working for this system, you know exactly what those people talk about when they leave their house. When they go home, they talk about how they can kill some person and get away with it and what they can do to another race of people and nothing would happen to them. So I guess all of that he heard them speaking most likely in the locker rooms or etc. And it got to him. It really got to him. So the last week that they had on the job, he couldn't take it no more. So he literally committed suicide, which is really, really tragic and sad. For me, I would not have done that. No, no. You see, but then again, you don't really know how strong the brother. He might be physically fit, but mentally wasn't really strong there to actually deal with it in a different way than having to commit suicide. But he's gone, and the problems are still there. So I always tell people, you see, you cannot really run away from the problems. You got to face it head on. So any person, there's a two-part video. The next part is also inside this video here. When some person approach you the wrong way, regardless of what color they are, you have to stop it right there and then. Do not let them get away with it. If they come to you the wrong angle or say the wrong thing, regardless of what color they are, you have to stop it right there and then because they think that they will always get away with it. I don't pay for it. I don't go for that BS. I don't go for that. You come to me one-sided, I'm going to snap you right off, man. I ain't got time for that. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to tell people, when you see people that is distracted in a way and you can try to talk to them or ask them what's going on, because you never know. People are going through a lot of stuff now. People are going through, whether it be financially, mentally, spiritually, relationships. But to actually take your own life because of you cannot actually face what you're actually dealing with every day in that circumstance. I mean, it might be easy for me to say because mentally I'm a stronger person than a lot of people. I'm not giving myself props, but I'm just saying that. So a lot of things that I can deal with that a lot of folks might not be able to deal with. But the brother could have some person, a good friend to go to and speak what is going on to ease his mind and don't kill himself. But anyway, he did that. I'm sorry to hear. Like I said, my deepest condolences to the family and his friends. And racism will always be here, But we got to train. Stop it at the back. If you go someplace and some person, regardless of what color they have, and snap at you or the size you the wrong way, stop it right there and then. You know what I mean? Don't let it escalate or don't let the person get away with it. No, you stop it right there and then, regardless to who the person is. And that's how you operate. I don't give a BS who you are. You come to me the wrong side, you're going to get it. You're going to get it. Like I said, I could be as nice as possible. I could be as sweet as possible. You know what I mean? Like I said, my personality is me. My attitude depends on you. You come to me the wrong way, you're going to get it. Now, the other side here now is Byron Allen. Byron Allen, I think, finally get the lawsuit settlement for multi-dollar, so a multi-million dollars, whatever the case may be, for Comcast and Spectrum, I think it is. Those two TV channels. I think it was those two channels. He finally got a settlement on that. And it was going for years because he was saying the reason why that he tell him to Supreme Court because he have his own TV shows and they will not hear it on their channels, which is Comcast and some of the channel. They were not here, it's closed. So he took them to court with a 1861 law that if you didn't win the case, but the put us all was back in so-called slavery time. Anyway, you won the case, and you're supposed to get a settlement for a multi-million-dollar settlement, discrimination lawsuit. Okay, now the host that I'm watching here that is breaking it down, he is saying, my people again, man, my people, I mean, not all of my people, cause some blacks may only be this color. But then again, inside is a total different way of thinking. They might be this color, but they might be thinking like this. You know what I'm saying? Because when you can ask a question on this show, let me know if you think that Byron Allen is doing it for the people or just want to get a bag. He's supposed to be a brother here. So he gonna tell the people in the chat, let me know if Byron Allen is doing this lawsuit, multi-million-dollar lawsuit, to help the people, or he's just doing it to get a bag. Now, what kind of BS is that? Regardless of what Byron Allen is doing, he is showing those people that I'm not going to stand for this BS that you guys are trying to do to us people for all these years. I'm going to carry you guys right to the Supreme Court and try and win this. So when you can make it similar to that, let me know in the chat if he's doing it for the people or just for a bag. You see, things like that, that will rub me the wrong way. So I had to drop a comment on there. But the comment I drop on there, or I really can't say it because it's very vulgar. Very, very vulgar. Because I had to drop some words in there for the host to read, to tell him at least he's doing something constructive. What the hell are you doing? Folks, listen, man. Regardless of how we go down, we are winning. Regardless of however this game play out, we are winning. We are winning this game, regardless of however it plays out. We are winning this game. And like I will say again, and I will keep saying, without us on earth, nothing will survive. Without black people on earth, nothing will survive. We are the cream of the crop. And we have to know that. So let your kids know that. Look yourself in the mirror and tell you that. Christian being, in the beginning, in the so-called Bible, in the beginning it says, out of what? Darkness came what? Light. So if out of darkness came light, what complexion would the Creator be? I'm out of here. Peace out. Think on that for a while. One love.